Another day, another palm colored Neanderthal Caucasian getting a strap on the wrist. Now, if you look at this woman's picture, she should look very familiar to you. Her name is Stephanie Sebi Strempel, and her name just rubs me the wrong way. But she was the one that people nicknamed Poolside Paula, and she was the one who put her hands back in June. She was the woman that put hands on this black teen at a pool when she was trying to, I guess, be top flight security of that local pool and tried to kick him out, claiming, I guess, that he didn't belong there. Well, not to anyone's surprise, but all she got was, the loss of her job, and that was pretty much it at that time. Now it has come out that all she got was fined for hitting this boy. No assault charges, none of that, verbal or physical, because she did call him a few slurs and she actually did physically touch him. And all she got was a fine. Now, I just did a video about the frat president of Baylor University who just got hit with a $400 fine and some counseling after he raped a student there back in 2016. Now, here you have this woman who put hands on this black boy and used racial slurs, and all she got was a fine. This is exactly why a lot of black people, many black people to be quite honest, do not care when a lot of shit falls upon white people. And they cannot get mad. I mean, of course they'll get mad because they always want someone to feel bad for them or anything like that, and then claim that we are the victims. When they played the victim role and the victim mentality, they practically invented it. But they invented it for themselves and nobody else, when they are constantly being the perpetrator every chance they get. Let me go ahead and read this article coming from the New York Post. It says the white South Carolina woman dubbed Pool Patrol Paula over a viral video of her hitting a black teenager as she kicked him out of a pool has pleaded guilty to assault and was slapped with a $1,000 fine. Stephanie Sebi Strempel, age 38, pled guilty Monday to assault and battery for whacking a 15-year-old boy in the face and chest as she told him he didn't belong at the Reminisce Community Pool in Somerville on June 24th. The boy's family, who were at the hearing in Dorchester Court, said they thought the $1,000 fine was a fair punishment and didn't comment further. Hold on. Now I got a call to the floor of the boy's family. You really thought that getting a $1,000 fine was good enough for what she did to your child? Now I'm starting to shift my anger from her to them. What made you think, and this is me talking to the family, what made you think that only her having to pay a $1,000 fine, which I'm sure for her was nothing, was going to do anything? All she's going to do is go out into the world or somewhere else and do the same thing over again to somebody else, probably even worse. What is that teaching your son? See, now I can already see how my comments are going to flow. Some of people are going to go in on her, and then most people are going to go in on the family. You actually thought that this was good enough punishment for her to get a $1,000 fine. That's not hurting her. That's not hurting her pockets. That's not going to leave her destitute. She's going to be fine. I don't know. Some of our people, I don't know. But then again, this is South Carolina too. So this is the South. A lot of the people down there mentality is on a level that I'm glad mine is not on. The teen was one of several children invited to the community pool by a family friend in the neighborhood, according to officials and local reports. When they were told to leave, the boy and his friend started to head out, but the out-of-control woman reportedly yelled racial slurs at them and called them punks. One video of the incident posted on Facebook and viewed millions of times showed the woman in a patterned one-piece bathing suit yelling, "Get out," and swiping at a phone camera. Before I go any further, when I think of them saying that the $1,000 fine was fine, that reminds me of the two black men at the Starbucks who said that they took that $1 in symbolism. Like, huh? You got racially profiled by one of the biggest coffee chains in the world, and all you took was a dollar in symbolism? You were missing a couple of commas and a few other digits behind those commas. Get out now, she can be heard yelling. There's 3 numbers I can dial. 911. Okay, get out, you little punk. Investigators said the assault was unprovoked and that the teen didn't retaliate when he was hit. Now that I'm hearing this right here, I can already see what kind of parents he's being raised by. He's being raised by some passive parents. I'm almost fearing for him. When law enforcement showed up to Sebi Strempel's home after the incident to arrest her, the sheriff's office alleged that she pushed one detective against the wall, injuring his knee, and bit a second one so hard on the arm that she broke the skin. So this woman is just straight up violent, and all they gave her was $1,000 fine for assault against that boy. And then now this comes out, that she assaulted the officers that went to arrest her, and nothing came of that either. This is why a lot of people say that white women are just as racist as their men. After all, they gave birth to them. So somebody had to teach them. Why not them? Sebi Strempel wasn't at the hearing, and her lawyer said the other charges possibly relating to the assault on the officers had been dismissed. So she basically walked scot-free from everything. And she didn't even show up to her own hearing. And people like to say white privilege is not real. Here's an example. Because if this was tables were turning, this was a black person who did this to a white person, they would have got the assault charges on hitting and assaulting the child. They would have got assault charges for dealing with the cops, which, by the way, wouldn't that be classified as resisting arrest on her part? She assaulted them and resisted arrest. Us, it'll be assault of resisting arrest, and we would have got another fine for not showing up to the hearing. Everything that she did, we could not do if the tables were turned. And they know that. She just flexed her white privilege like it was nothing. And something tells me she's been in this position before. She's going to do it again, but she might come across the wrong one the next time. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.